peaced and it was very ready. We were all looking up to a beautiful election, and unfortunately, the Beavers device was the clog in the wheel of the saucer. I think, however, that we the INEC couldn't also communicate clearly the second alternative it was prescribing for people, especially the adults, that was that there are backup provisions. In the cases where the device deployed are not working, there are backup provisions, and all the what the PO officials needed to do was to alert the office and get reinforcement. I think most of the incidences didn't request, the officials didn't request backup, and just like what the doctor also said, the transportation logistic part also hindered the implementation of the alternative. So I think because the next election is about 7 months away, we have Ekiti, we have Osun State. I think INEC should go back to the drawing board and check what went wrong. Was it a software problem? How can it be reversed? I think 7 months is a lot of time.
I asked that question because, I mean, why should INEC introduce a software in an election without a backup?
That's a puzzle for everybody because, however, I think there was a backup. That's what the information I personally got, that INEC had sufficient device, for example, to implement the election. It's just a state election. You have 5,700 and few words in Anambra compared to the entire country, and INEC was going to deploy these beavers for the entire country in the 2023 election. So I think it is just it's a litmus test, and maybe INEC didn't get a pass mark this time, but it's an opportunity for INEC to reflect and do better going forward.
But then why would you do business with drivers and at the end of the day they renege on the agreement, citing financial reasons?
Yeah, what I see is that the security situation played into the overall outcome of the election. There was a mixed messaging about, is the election going to be safe? Is the security not going to harass people? Are there not going to be accidental discharge? Will there not be indiscriminate shooting? And so, and there's also the challenge of fake news peddling. Up to the last day to the election, there were a lot of fake news.